I am Alex, an IELTS speaking examiner with extensive experience assessing candidates from a wide range of backgrounds. In this speaking test, I conducted a full IELTS speaking examination with a candidate named Mia, guiding her through all three parts of the test and carefully observing her responses, language use, and overall communication skills in order to evaluate her performance according to the official assessment criteria. What truly separates strong candidates from average ones is not simply good English, but control. Mia consistently demonstrated control over her ideas, her language, and the direction of her answers, and this is something every test taker should consciously train. One of the most important insights for candidates is that fluency is not about speaking fast or filling every second with sound. It is about maintaining forward movement in your answer. Mia paused occasionally, but her pauses were meaningful. They occurred at natural points, such as before introducing an example or shifting from description to reflection. Test takers should practice pausing at idea boundaries rather than mid-sentence. This can be trained by speaking in thought groups. Make a point, pause briefly, then develop it. This technique improves both fluency and coherence at the same time. Another deep lesson lies in how Mia handled coherence. She did not memorize fixed structures, yet almost every answer followed a logical progression. Context, detail, and then significance. Candidates should practice this consciously. When answering a question, silently ask yourself three things. What is my main idea? What example supports it? And why does it matter? This mental framework works in Part 1, Part 2, and especially Part 3. In Part 3, many candidates fail not because of weak vocabulary, but because their answers feel scattered. Mia avoided this by consistently anchoring her responses around one clear central idea, such as travel offers perspective or travel builds resilience, and then expanding outward. Test takers should practice summarizing their answer in one sentence first, then building around it. Lexical resource is another area where surface-level advice often misleads candidates. Many learners believe they need advanced words, but what examiners actually reward is precision and flexibility. Mia did not overuse idioms or rare expressions. Instead, she used topic-specific vocabulary accurately and combined it with abstract language when needed. A key insight for test takers is to build vocabulary in layers. Start with core topic words, then add descriptive adjectives, then add abstract nouns and verbs. For example, instead of just learning travel, expand it to accessibility, sustainability, cultural sensitivity, and environmental impact. Then practice using these words in different grammatical forms. Examiners quickly notice when a candidate can adapt vocabulary rather than repeat it in the same form. Another advanced strategy Mia demonstrated is paraphrasing the question naturally. She rarely repeated the examiner's wording directly. When asked why people enjoy traveling, she did not say, "People enjoy traveling because," but reframed it as, "At the core of it, travel offers perspective." This shows language ownership. Test takers should practice rephrasing common IELTS questions aloud, not in writing, so that paraphrasing becomes automatic under pressure. This single skill can significantly boost both lexical resource and coherence. In terms of grammar, the deeper insight is that range matters more than complexity for its own sake. Mia did not force unnatural sentence structures. She used a mixture of simple, compound, and complex sentences in a balanced way. Candidates should avoid the common mistake of trying to sound academic in speaking. Instead, practice combining sentences naturally, using time clauses, conditionals, and cause and effect structures. A very effective exercise is to take a simple sentence and practice expanding it in 3 different ways without changing the meaning. This builds grammatical flexibility, which examiners value highly. Pronunciation is often underestimated, and here Mia's performance offers an important lesson. Her clarity came from rhythm and stress, not perfection. She grouped words logically and stressed key content words, which made her speech easy to follow. Test takers should focus less on individual sounds and more on sentence-level pronunciation. A powerful technique is shadowing. Listen to short clips of natural English speech and repeat them immediately, copying not just the sounds, but the melody. This builds natural intonation and reduces monotony, which examiners associate with lower bands. Another crucial insight is emotional engagement. Mia sounded genuinely interested in what she was saying. This is not accidental. Examiners respond positively to candidates who sound invested in their answers because it improves clarity, intonation, and coherence simultaneously. Test takers should choose examples they actually care about, even if they are simple. Authenticity leads to better language performance than trying to impress with invented or exaggerated stories. Finally, one of the most overlooked aspects of high-band performance is adaptability. Mia handled each part of the test differently. Concise but developed answers in Part 1, structured storytelling in Part 2, and analytical, balanced responses in Part 3. Candidates should practice these modes separately rather than using the same speaking style throughout. Understanding what each part of the test is designed to assess allows you to meet the examiner's expectations more precisely. In summary, Mia's performance shows that a high IELTS speaking score comes from controlled fluency, structured thinking, precise vocabulary, flexible grammar, and natural pronunciation. For test takers, the deeper work lies not in memorizing answers, but in training how you think while speaking. When your ideas are clear, your language follows, and that is exactly what examiners are listening for.